So, it's been a long time since we've been to our town. Um, oh no. How many of them are gonna say something? Wait, hang on, Oh, you do that after you, okay. I played New Horizons earlier today, so this is even worse. This is gonna be even worse for me. I need help. Yeah, it's the 27th. It's we'll say it's 10:12 a.m. Oh, that sounds really fun, Hayes. Oh, that's right. Today's the day we celebrate. Okay. Okay. Okay, the festivities have definitely distracted everybody from how much of a cheater I am. What? No, don't you worry. I know you made sure to save last time, so I ain't here to chew you out. I'm here to thank you for being so gracious as to establish the Reset Surveillance Center. Allow me to extend you my most heartfelt thanks. With this, I can finally get back to monitoring reset behavior in town. Guess this means you see how important it is for me to keep chewing you out when you reset. That's how I'm taking it anyway. Well, don't worry. Next time I'll give you the verbal lashing of a lifetime. I'm missing being an assist trophy too. From Nintendo. Wow. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Since you came over, I've been dying to redecorate my place. Thanks for giving a kick to whatever it was that in me that was dragging along. Okay. Oh, I need my stylus. I got it. Nice. Yeah, so the dream of, you know, doing Animal Crossing for the whole year kind of died. I felt a little bad about that. No way, James? I thought you'd moved to another town or something. I talked to you earlier today on my island. No one's seen you here in a million years. You better not put me through that again. I was worried sick about you, James. Well, think about, freaking, think about freaking, Whitney, who hadn't talked to me in, like, 2 years and 5 months. Oh my god, I don't even remember anything about this town. Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh my god. Are the memories flowing back for you guys? Any sentimental value? Wait, what kind of bonuses does Katrina give you? Because I haven't noticed that. Ed. All I can think of is Poppy. I don't even remember. I don't even remember Poppy. Oh wait, the squirrel! She can give you good or bad luck for stuff, but what does luck even mean in New Horizons? That, to me, that just sounds like the normal fortune-telling, gimmick. Okay. That is true, though. Getting a workout buddy is kind of important. It's almost impossible to go to the gym alone. Luck isn't a thing outside of that in the game. I'm confused. I still don't know what luck does. Oh, I don't miss this inventory size. I need an art buddy too. Dude, that would be amazing. What the hell? That's the smartest thing ever. When was the last time we played this? Can somebody check? If it's money she gives you, better odds at finding gold nuggets, and the money rock gives more. Oh! Have someone spotting me as I art. Look at the wiki page for it. You don't want to flood chat. I guess that, yeah, that's fair. I'll definitely have to look into it sometime. Ugh. See, it's weird. I've always had like this conversation. Like I think I've had this conversation numerous times throughout streaming this game, but every time I play this, I can't help but feel like I just miss New Horizons. I gotta go back home. My inventory is too small. Oh. I'd love to play New Horizons with people again, solely for the purpose of trading art and getting people to get rid of my DIY cards. Fruit salad, some vinegar, an orange, and an apple. Where the hell do I get vinegar from? I forgot about this one. I've done this before, but I don't even remember how to get vinegar. I stopped storing spare DIYs through so many. I'll take some off your hands. I'd love to. I put them in storage and I also put them in my little town area. Thank you, Poppy. I need to add some crucian carp to this dish I'm working on. Oh, I forgot this is how this works. So this is probably how I get the vinegar. Crucian carp. Do I even have that? I have a carp. Oh, okay, there we go. River. I see you in like 2 months as a trader. See you later, trader. See you. Two-toyed. I like... Between those two... Because if it was between those three, I'd probably say Big Man. Between those two, I'd probably just say I like, Fry more. Interesting turkey things? You're going to Turkey? Yeah! I only watched the video the one time, so I didn't even... What am I doing at the ocean? What the hell? I only watched the video the one time, so I didn't know that there was a big man bench. That sounds awful. I fucking forgot about my 2 Wii U's. Oh, and the storage system. God bless New Horizons, dude. Why do people hate that game? They hear it? Yeah, I don't know. Anytime I hear people talk about New Horizons, it's always negative. And I don't really get it. Like, I kind of get it, but I think it's a little over-exaggerated, especially nowadays. In spite of its innovations, it fails to carry the Animal Crossing spirit on. A little bit. I think there's like a lot of shit to do. It's because they played it in 2020 when most people were exposed to a version that was missing a bunch of stuff. Yeah. That's the funniest part, is that people are just unwilling to give it a second chance. A sabbatical? Isn't that like a religious thing? There's stuff to do, but is it Animal Crossing stuff to do? Kind of? I definitely, like... I don't know. I've been actually working on designing my town, or my island a bit more. And... I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I forgot this is the game where balloons drop, like, utter dog shit. I definitely think, like, there's maybe more whimsy in this game, but I just don't think New Horizons is a bad game. Island design is very fun, yeah. If I wanted Happy Island Designer, I'd put that on the cover. It doesn't feel like you're actually living there. I don't know. I'd love a best of both worlds situation. I agree with Hayes, and that is something I've absolutely brought up before. Like, if they just did New Leaf but in New Horizons engine, I don't think a lot of people would be mad. I think this game sort of set the groundwork for what New Horizons does. In, like, the sense of, like, the public works projects and all sorts of other stuff. Because, like, I mean, think about this. You have to pay, like, 100,000 bells to put a bench outside. But in New Horizons, all you have to do is just, like, open your inventory and put a bench outside. It's very interesting, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I ever invest in a trash can? No, I think I have one at home. Oh. I guess. I feel like New Horizons also eliminated a lot of the grinding. Like, it eliminated, having to go to the island at night, fill your bellies with diet soda, and then drive all the way back and sell all of it, and then do it all over again. But, like, I do think that your complaints are very valid. I don't know, man. Again, I didn't want this to become like a negative rant thing. I'm sorry. That's also true. I recently got a golden axe. So I've been pretty happy about that. What? A new catch? I was not expecting that. We need to donate that. Unless I did get a new catch and I just didn't notice. Another new catch. So, like, why does this guy need a, why does this guy need a vinegar for a fruit salad? For flavor? I don't know about that. Can we talk about New Horizons' inventory size, though? That shit got me spoiled rotten, dude. Oh. It's... yeah. You can have all your tools on hand and absolutely have more space than this game. Like 3 times the amount of space as this game. Okay. I've never reset my island, but yeah. I mean, it's weird. I think it would be fun, like, once the new update comes out. I mean, I'm not gonna reset my island, but... you know, it would be fun to see, like, the perspective of somebody playing it for the first time, you know, with all of the additions that they've added over the years. I bet, like, I don't know. I really do wonder, like, how much of an experience that must feel like. Let's just go assess those fossils. Let me check this first. Oh. Remember what? Okay. Do you guys remember, yeah, I do miss this Main Street area. And I mean, New Horizons kinda has it, but it's locked behind the airport, and you have to do like a whole ass loading zone. It's weird. But remember, like, when Odyssey came out? There was, like, this person that was determined to make, like, a mechanism that, like, would be able to do the jump rope thing automatically. Do you guys remember that? Uh-oh. That mission was like everyone's enemy? It wasn't even that hard, even. I guess we should get our hair done. I don't remember what hairstyle I like. I have to look it up again. New Leaf Hair Guide. I think I like Private Life. Date. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget the ability to actually change what your eyes look like. Isn't that awesome? Why does doing my hairstyle in this game always feel so tense? Like, what the hell? I got it right. Yeah, I do like that. I like that Harriet and Harv found each other. We haven't talked to you yet, have we? It's Lamb! It's been 5 months, you know! Oh god, yeah, Pocket Camp. Shoutouts to Pocket Camp. That's also one that gets a lot of hate. Low-key, I hate this. Did you know you can design your own house? Wait, what if you designed Harv's house? Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I feel like there are, like, some areas that are, like, really unnecessary canvases. If that makes sense, like... I don't know. It feels weird that they give you, like, so many different venues to design things. I know you don't have to customize them, but I'm thinking about, like, Island Designer, and, you know, your own house. I mean, your own house makes sense, but like the entire village, and then you unlock the ability to customize people's houses in your village, and it's definitely like overwhelming. Like, I'm glad it's there, question mark. Like, I mean, it's not really hurting anybody to be there, right? But it's like really it's all optional, you know? But it just makes me wonder how many people are actually doing it. Hi, subject. I will say, though, in terms of, like, time, like the time span of that game, what was I saying? Freaking, was that a new catch, by the way? Did anybody notice that? Or was that not a new catch? my brain is broken trying to read these New Horizons complaints. The Fwog dude. It wasn't? Okay, thank you. At 10 fees? Guys, we're never gonna make it through Turkey Day. What did you all eat for Thanksgiving dinner? I'm pretty sure like half of my chat doesn't even do Thanksgiving. Turkey, stuffing, green bean casserole, mashed potatoes and corn, a roll, oh god, it's so juicy! I don't know, the turkey was fine, I think. If it wasn't enough for me to go like, then I'm fine. I had some sugar-free, banana pudding, and some, pumpkin pie. I had dumplings and said thanks for giving me dinner to my roommate. That's all that's all, you know, that's what matters. Who has fleas? Carmen? I love, please don't tell anybody about this, especially not Boone. Send Boone a letter. Oh, baby. Am I doing something wrong? Now I'm actually, like, concerned that I've been fishing in the wrong spot this whole time. River. This thing isn't rare, right? Has to be this one. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. You want to know one thing that I like about New Leaf compared to New Horizons? I like that you can just pick up flowers, you know? I like that you can just pick them up in this game. I don't like that you have to dig them up in New Horizons if you want to move them. Can you help a squirrel out? Oh, it's almost like girl. Can you help a girl out? Wait, what did she say? Black bass? Dude, I literally caught a black bass earlier. What'd she give me? An orange? I already have that! Can I, like, give him... Do I have to give it all to him at once, or... Rest in peace, Pink Rose. You can have this. Oh god. You know what's annoying too? I can't even just shake down a tree and pick up the apples because, fruits don't automatically stack in this game. I'm spoiled rotten, dude. Sorry if you keep hearing that. For whatever reason, my family is still awake at 11 p.m. and they're just slamming the doors and shit. Did New Horizons add new villagers? Yeah. I still question why they didn't bring back all the Nintendo villagers, but you know. You guys had to have heard that, right? The loudest light switch in the world. I think so. I think Raymond's from this game. I feel like it could be mistaken for shuffling around a chair. I do that a lot. I can't be complaining about noises when I make them too, but like it... You guys have to understand. You guys have to understand, I'm not straight. I can't be sitting in a chair like a normal person. Raymond's so nice. He's not rude. I really like that the game gave me 2 Crucian carps after I stopped needing them. By posture curse. What the hell? What the hell? I need to take a second to process that message that Udia sent. Yeah, I know. I was hoping that more people would try to correct me so that I could, like, create, like, a big gaslighting thing and start saying stuff like Sasha is from New Leaf. If you want a true example of, you know, these villagers having no souls, one day I checked my campsite and Raymond was visiting and I was like, oh my god, absolutely. You know, I need to, you know, I need to get him. Absolutely. So I you know, I did my thing, I swindled him into visiting. He's like, well, your village is full. But how about if I ask Carmen to leave and they don't give you like a different choice? And Carmen is like my absolute favorite. So I was like, fuck. But I mean, I have her amiibo card, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But also, like, she moved away and I scanned her amiibo card to, you know, get her to move back in, and she just acted like she didn't know me, and it really fucked me up. Because villagers only remember you if they actually are the one from your island. Well, I had scanned her in previously. Unless you mean like they just naturally move in, then they remember you. Maybe, like, that would, like, cause some sort of memory overflow, you know? Because they'd have to keep track of all of those villagers. If they move to another place, they remember you. But if you make a blank slate move in, it'll be a blank slate. I guess. This is kind of fucked up. I forget how Turkey Day even works in this. Because I surely this isn't the whole thing, it's just this one dish, which is even scarier. Because I can't catch a black bass. Remember when they put you to work for this shit? Cloning? It is really weird just hearing, like, Isabelle just be like, oh yeah, you said that there's somebody that looks just like me in your town? I want a town of only Isabelles. True. Thanks, Carmen. Thanks, Poppy. Okay, one Digsby? Yeah. Smash Bros. All Isabelle. 8-player Smash. That's another complaint I have. Yeah. The lack of Digby in New Horizons is very, very odd to me. Especially because they had the chance to bring him back in Happy Home Paradise, and then they just didn't. That is true. Why? Maybe they broke up. Maybe Lottie and Digby broke up. So what you're saying is he's single. I don't think they actually were a couple. They should have been. Maybe they are now. Maybe they got married and had a divorce. We don't know their lives. Maybe they had 3 kids. Maybe she built up the courage to say something. It just really sucks whenever, like, they make a model and then, like, they don't even use it for anything other than one dialogue scene. In this case, I'm talking about the freaking, phone call that you can have with Digby at the, cafe. But who's Isabel gonna date? Any ideas? Me? It pisses me off so much that Zyndacat stole that character from me. Wolf snarling gif. I don't know. Like, regardless of, like, individual people, I always like to imagine, like, not even as, like, a self-insert thing, I always just kind of like to imagine that, like, you know, Isabel and the New Leaf Mare ended up being a thing, like, outside of this game. Like, in the context of, like, New Horizons or whatever. Because, I mean, she says some things in this game. I mean, it does look like a glass of whiskey. I think it's all about presentation. But yeah. What the fuck are you talking about, Hero Makes? What the hell is Hero Makes talking about? I actually didn't know that. I don't know anything about the GameCube Animal Crossing. We have been looking for a black bass for how long? Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I was hoping if I didn't acknowledge it, people wouldn't care. I am not driving. I'm actually like, I'm getting a little upset at how long this is taking to catch a black bass. Like genuinely, these show up in the river, right? Yeah. Surely that has to be it, right? Oh! They gave you Turkey Day because of all the furniture items and the fun activities. This is what I'm saying. Like, I know, like, the cultural significance of Thanksgiving makes it a little weird to celebrate in other places, but the sentimental value of it is still there. Wait, why did I come to your house? I don't have one of those. It's a wonderful day for pie. I will say, I think I finished the Turkey Day stuff within the time that it's taken us to catch this black bass. It's bad. This is bad. They called it Mario World to sell more copies. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I guess. I mean, I didn't ask. Finally, fuck! And then I give it to her, and she gives me an apple. I swear I'd scream. I'm gonna scream if she does that. What am I gonna do? Thank you. Is to add a drop of honey from a beehive? Okay, we'll try it. Nah, I'll win. I'll win. I'm not gonna get stunned. That took... This one singular dish took way too fucking long, dude. Everyone's waiting to be fed. You can only choose up to 3. I haven't seen the Welcome Amiibo Direct in a while. Dude, wasn't Bill Trinan like Harv or something in that? Or something. Like they had like a real guy and it was Harv, right? Oh my god. Yeah, bear bag. Yes, it was real people. Wonder what Bill Trinan is doing now. Hi, Winter. It's, the last thing that I've heard about Bill Trinan is somebody asked him if the Switch 2 was gonna have achievements, and he said, nope. Some milk? A clam? And a scallop? Oh, what the fuck, dude? Where do I get a clam? What? What the scallop? $7 grand? Ha! Dad. Do I even have a... Yeah, I definitely have to have, like, a diving suit, right? Guys, we might not do a second game. We might not do a second game tonight. This is gonna take, like, 4 hours. You need the suit! Nice calm turkey day, where instead of going to the grocery store, you ask the mayor to provide everything. You'd think that the mayor would be the one to, like, make people get ingredients for the guy. Surely it doesn't take 40 more minutes. I'm gonna put my tools away. What the scallop? Why isn't it making me laugh? Oh my god. Is it getting hot in here? I think I might remember that. Remember when the SpongeBob WarioWare game? And if you fail it, Mr. Krabs goes like, "What the? Whoa, down!" Dude, when I was wearing the wetsuit in New Horizons today, I was trying to do this. They don't have that button. SpongeBob! Guys, before the stream started, I watched a bit of Mike's second Air Riders video stream, and I bought his Opila Bird wagon starter. Oh. Did he appreciate that? Well, it wasn't live. I can only imagine. Maybe. Please watch the one I sent you. I sent it to Winter too. Oh my god, swimming in this game is so much faster. This is now your second Ban machine. I was about to have a third, but for some reason his Nab Shadow Star got taken down. I tried to put in the code for it that was on the stream and it didn't show up. Okay, we'll give you the stupid scallop. To be fair, you can only list 3 at a time, so he probably just delisted the Nab Star. That's not a deep thought. That's not a deep thought. That's just a question. What, like in an update they let you upload 2 more? Maybe. It was so fucked up finding out that Garten of Banban is apparently like kind of big in Japan. This guy's a fighter in Smash Brothers. I think he can do like anything. This world is a cylinder. You just realized? That's like one of the most iconic things about Animal Crossing. My bad. That felt a little rude. Udia, if you're still watching, I'm curious how you feel about this. I remember watching somebody say that they'd like to see the next Animal Crossing, be like, you know, like free camera sort of thing, like a 3D platformer in a sense. Like the camera would be like a 3D adventure game instead of like a one static angle. How do you feel about that? My God. And this is an open discussion. This isn't just for Udia. Anybody can tell me what they think of that. Because I think it could be cool. I would... I don't know. It is a little weird that, you know, you can only really move the camera around when you're in a building. Specifically a house. So I think it would be cool to see, like, you know, actual camera controls. That's a bit too far from what Animal Crossing is. Maybe. I don't know. What if they added lock-on? What if they added the ability to lock on to bugs before you catch them with your net by holding down the ZL button? So, Animal Crossing, but more freedom with the camera and more freedom where you can go in this new 3D space. Maybe the go part. Z targeting bugs. But yeah, pretty much the first thing you said. Maybe? Maybe? Are you out of your fucking mind? No! God. I don't think I actually got to finish one of my thoughts earlier. What I was gonna say is, what I like about the whole customization thing is I think New Horizons really lends itself to, you know, being timeless in the sense that, like, you can always, like, come back and add something onto your thing, because I still have plenty of spaces on my island that I need to fill. I hate diving. I've been doing like some small but pretty significant changes to the layout of my island. And it's just felt good. Like, it's made the game feel more fresh. I think that might be part of what made me fall out of it, is I stopped, like, messing with the island's design. And I think that made me treat it more like a static thing that I couldn't mess with, you know? Oh my god. I guess if any Animal Crossing stream were to take 2 hours, it would be this one. Considering that we haven't played in a while anyway. I still need to write a letter to Boone about Carmen having fleas. Cool. You still need a clam. Man, New Horizons was so cool. When Franklin asked me for a clam, all I had to do was dig them up in the beach. Who wants chowder? Old. Did I really not have to sell any deep sea creatures? God, I love Hawaiian rolls. Yeah. It's been a while since I've had one. Oh yeah, we need to get milk. What the hell? Find a cow villager? Are we getting lemons too? I guess. I mean, they mentioned it earlier. I don't know why you're pointing that out. Oh, they want the Crucian carp! What a crucial catch! Pirate's armor. I don't remember. I don't remember, Hero. Dude, it's been like almost 10 years. Sorry, ads have rendered me deaf. Okay. Do you guys remember the adpocalypse? Then Hero won't hear this. Thank you for not taking 10 years again. I wish I had more coffee. What? Butter? Yes. Butter. Can you give me milk? I don't have a morsel. Do I? No. Give me the butter. How? Give me the noodle. Do you guys miss Hungry Pumpkin? You guys miss that? You miss those videos? In the game? Give me the watermark. I still think about, one of the other modes from that Flash game. There's just like one line in there in particular that gets me all the time. Where it's just like this girl, this older lady, and she goes like, "Sneakers!" I don't know why that gets me. I remember when I was younger, I watched a YTP of the Hungry Pumpkin thing, and it shows them like walking into the restaurant, and he opens his mouth, and it just says, you just hear sneakers, and I remember that shit killed me. Maybe I should check and see what Cece, wants. Honestly, that might be part of the reason why this is taking me so long, is I haven't been checking on multiple villagers to see if they need what I have, instead of just the one. I need to add some dab. I don't got that. Apparently there's a Space Ghost Coast to Coast episode where they just didn't air the ending and left it to be seen on a script they auctioned off. What? That sounds like... I don't know, that sounds kind of shitty. Okay, if it was a charity thing, then sure. Like, then I totally understand. I don't know, I was thinking, like, what are the stakes here of missing the ending? It's Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. Needy bastards. Okay, those are the only 3 people cooking. So we should just go ocean fishing to up our chances. Or, well, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. That's funny. I wonder what it looks like on, like, streaming and stuff. Oh, I almost got rid of the things I need. I'll go ocean fishing anyways. I feel like it's easier to navigate the beach. I miss watching TV. I should do that again. I should actually watch TV shows and stuff. Oh wait, no, this is... She wanted this, Barble Steed. I don't got that. Snatch alt ending? Oh wait, it's the posh guy. Yeah, that's the posh guy. I remember him from Baffler Meal because he like runs the thing there. I haven't watched a lot of Coast to Coast, but Bafflerville is definitely up there for me in terms of just like peak Adult Swim. Oh, they want a Barble Steed. How'd you get them clothes? This is a cup, which contains my inner chocolate being. Quiet you. Willie, this is a cup, which contains my inner chocolate being. It's just so stupid. Classic rock will be forever changed. Oh no. I ruined classic rock! Thank you, Hero King. so glad that they put, they took Space Ghost Coast to Coast off of HBO Max. That was such a great decision. It's very Schrodinger's streaming service to me right now, because it's like it has nothing on it, but at the same time it's getting episodes of Smiling Friends and Fiona and Cake, and I've been watching those. So it's like nothing but there is something. Like, I'm honestly kind of scared once I finish those two shows, and I don't know if I really do decide that I need to watch Rick and Morty. If I really need to. Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do after I've watched those? I'll never forgive them for taking a show off of it while I was watching it. That was so annoying. I can't believe it, honestly. Actually, come to think of it, they did that to me twice. They've done that to me twice. It's also just genuinely so funny that the only Cartoon Network show that they have on there worth watching now is Adventure Time. And that's not even me being, like, over dramatic about, you know, how old shows are better or whatever. It's like literally the only other shows that they have on there, the Total Drama Island series and, I don't even remember. I guess Villainous is on there, but... Yeah, and they got rid of Steven Universe, which is crazy. Where are the Barble Steeds? Maybe I should just try going for the carp again. Or, not the carp, the dab. Oh. I'm honestly worried that it's my, it's my reason why the stream stutters like that. Did it stutter for anybody else? It's been okay for you? Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. What do you mean? What do you mean poofed? Firefox issue? Firefox eats memory? For real? I thought Chrome ate memory. And I thought that was the reason why people wanted you to use Firefox instead. It stuttered like once or twice. Now by stutter, do you mean like buffering, or do you mean like the actual videos like gotten fucked up? Honestly, I forgot what you do on your birthday in New Horizons, so when you said pinata physics, I was like, is there really a furniture item that responds to, like, player interaction like that? But no, I forgot that they make you bust open a pinata. Gua? What does gua mean? You don't want to dab, you want a Barble Steed. Wait, no, no! Why can't I just buy milk? Why do I need to trade for it? Why do I need to trade for it? Why can't I just ask for milk and they'll be like, okay? Thank you. Did you guys know that this game has more text in it than the Holy Bible? Good lord. We're only halfway done. Some butter, a sea bass, and a round mushroom. Oh. Back in my day, the game was the game. Do you say a black bass or a sea bass? Sea bass? I'll take your word for it. Kinda surprised these villagers haven't asked me to do favors. You guys remember that one tweet from the Family Guy Twitter where they're like, "Happy Thanksgiving, we saved a spot at the table for ya." And it's like a big POV shot. How heartfelt. So kind of them. All the residents of Spooner Street getting together. I've got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs, rams. I just snapped it up. Oh, brother. The one time that I want a sea bass. Xbox Live! Happy Thanksgiving, Xbox. How are Xbox Ones still cheap? You actually don't know any of Usher's music? So baby, tonight the DJ's gonna have us falling in love again. Okay. Okay, buddy. I don't recognize that one. Can you sing another? I might know another one, but I'm trying to figure out in my head if it is him. Hang on, hang on. That is not him. Usher music. You know, yeah. You know that one? It's like do 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 or whatever. You know that one. It's a trap, they just want to hear you sing. What the fuck? You want him to push his button? What's wrong with you? Ringing no bells. What if I kept entertaining that? I'm seeing Xbox One models of all sorts for under $100. That's awesome. I am in absolutely no market right now to purchase a video game console, but if I was, that would be a nice machine to play rare video games. As in, games made by Rareware. Hi, Winter. Genuinely, I'd be surprised if they made another Xbox. There's just like way too many bad things happening with the Xbox, and there's like so many avenues that Microsoft could take instead. Yeah. It's weird. They have Windows to fall back on for their video game stuff. I literally do not need a lemon. I do not need a lemon. Yeah, they put stuff on Steam too. I mean, I'd argue that Sony at least is trying like some gimmicks with their console. Mostly with the triggers of the controller, and that's about it, but I could definitely see them making a PS6. I can't see another Xbox. And I mean, Nintendo's just they're their own thing. I mean, and I'm not saying that they're better, but they kind of are just in their own league. Like they're not trying to compete specs wise or anything. They're just, you know, making games. They're making games and hardware that uses stuff to do those games. Yeah, and I mean, that's the thing, and that was like Reggie's biggest thing when he first like presented on E3, is he talked about their competitors. He listed that he mentioned that like, I mean, he didn't name them, but he said that like Sony produces like pretty much every single line of electronics in the world, and Microsoft owns like one of the biggest, you know, owned operating systems in the world. But, you know, Nintendo's just kind of been about video games. So, I mean, even if both of those companies just decided to stop making video games, you know, they still make stuff that people buy. Or, I guess, more so video game consoles. Especially Microsoft, because they just make something that you can play video games on already. Not to say that Xbox killed Sega, because that is not how it happened, but do you think that if they didn't make the Xbox, Sega would have maybe been able to come back? Because I think about games like Jet Set Radio Future being like Xbox exclusive, and then, you know, I remember hearing somewhere that they wanted to make the Xbox backwards compatible with Dreamcast games. Oh. I don't think I... Oh, I do. Wait a minute. It kinda sucks. I could only imagine what, Sorry, I was trying to read what they wanted. Didn't he want butter? Or did he need more milk? I don't even remember, dude. But, I mean, I could only imagine, like, what kind of, creative things could have spawned from competition between Nintendo and Sega nowadays. Some butter, a sea bass, and a round mushroom. I don't know what the secret ingredient is. Flour? I'll go get them. Do you need to get, like, the secret ingredient right? Because I might give them, like, flour. Flour? Chum? I'll give him flour, because I'm thinking of it, you know, thickening up the butter or whatever. Honestly, you know, you're not even that far off. Because, I mean, wheat is pretty close. Or maybe lemon, because people like lemon with their fish. SpongeBob, you forgot to feed your snail. Are you dumb? I'm gonna give them lemon. Sugar, a coconut, and a lemon? I need sugar? Oh. A loaf of bread, a stick of butter. Water, ice, salt, hey! Water, ice, salt, hey! It ain't gonna freeze cause it's boiled, A. Ain't gonna freeze cause it's boiled, A. I'm trying to think of, like, the funniest way to present this, but having caught a perch, a yellow perch, I started thinking about Perch Perkins. And, I mean, I knew, you know, a perch was a type of fish, so that's why he's named that, but I just think it's funny. Have my beehive in return. This is not what I wanted. Honey is sweet. I'll take it, but like... Oh, I should have asked what else she wants. Mustard. How much food are you making? I don't need a lemon. I need... I need a horse mackerel. Oh. Me and my cousins reference the Einstein Blood songs together. It's genuinely horrifying how catchy some of them can be. It's honestly upsetting. We can deny it, but they're earworms. Hey, yo, what is this? Eating blood doing? There's like an R&B one that I keep listening to. There was also this disco one that I saw, and it sounded like peak Jamiroquai, and it made me so mad. Oh, don't keep listening to it. What is Diddy Blood doing? Does he think he is Epstein? I also just think that, like, the connection between Albert Einstein and Jeffrey Epstein is really funny. Who the fuck is Albert Epstein? If Albert Einstein still had social media, I'll never forgive you for what you did on that island. Oh wait. beehive. We did it! Well, I wish this game had like some sort of photo mode, but maybe this will do. Well, had you told me that connection like a few days ago, I could have probably gotten something on Siva Gunner. So thanks for nothing, Take-Hat. Flower? Chum? Dumb? You want to sell something, do you? There's still stuff I can do. Not like, I don't think another hour's worth, but there's still stuff I can do. I don't know. I'm still debating on if I want to do a second game tonight. This is how Papa's Pizzeria can still win. Yeah, I guess I can tell you, since I mean I don't think I'm gonna do The Sims 4. I kind of wanted to, but I think that was gonna only really be a reality if I took like an hour to do New Leaf. But what's that? I think Perfreeze is trying to say something. What? What are you saying? Hello? What? Perfreeze says Kirby Air Riders? Is that true? You just read my mind! Dude, there's like 5 people in this community that type like this non-stop, I swear. Ooh, KK Fusion. Hi, Orchid. Everybody's coming in now. How many play coins do I have? I really gotta stop buying these things. I'm just gonna get the same thing. I'm gonna get the same thing that I always get. Airmail paper. Bathtub paper. I already have this. What the hell are you writing? Oh, I wish it showed it on the top screen. Can you guys read that? It says, "I'm really sorry to tell you this, but Carmen has fleas. She explicitly told me not to tell you, so I feel awful, but I thought I owed it to you that you should know that. I made the stuffing." Should I write more letters? Because I can't think of anything else to write. But it feels like such a waste to not. That reminds me of something I should probably show you guys. You guys, some of you may have seen it on my Blue Sky, but I wore a special shirt for today. I made the stuffing. And I gotta tell you, I ordered this shirt at the beginning of the month, and it only came in on Monday. Which I think is just awful. Awful return time. And then, also the, didn't you order this, like... Yeah, I ordered this before we recorded the first episode of Air Ride. Maybe the second one? I actually don't know. But the shirt's quality was fucking awful. It was terrible. I put it through the wash because I didn't trust immediately wearing something that was delivered via airmail. I don't know, it made me feel weird. This thing, like, attracted dust and shit like a motherfucker after I washed it. And also, when I washed it, somehow it made its way inside of a pair of my pajama pants. And when I tried to pull it out of that, the, freaking, hang on. The E and the T on, or actually, yeah, the E, the T, and the H in the middle there, those, started peeling off of the shirt. And also, this little dot effect that you see on the letters, that was not there when I put it into the wash. Also, the dot on the I tried to fall off. Genuinely, this might be the worst shirt I've ever worn. Ever. But it's so funny. There we go. It was so funny, but it's so bad. It's so bad. How are you doing, Danny? I think I've only ever bought my clothes in person in stores. That would have been a good idea. I think I got, like, tricked. It almost felt like I got tricked. Because, I ordered it off of Walmart, so I was expecting it to come from Walmart, you know? Like, I thought it was just a shirt for sale at Walmart, so they were just gonna ship it to me. But then I remembered that Walmart online, is just Amazon now, and anybody can sell anything. So, I ended up looking at the shipment tracker for my shirt, and it came straight from China, and had to make like an entire airmail trek, and then it got stuck in the States for like 2 weeks. It got stuck in like one office. It was terrible. Wow, thanks! Ah yes, Walmart.com being confused for the rest of Walmart, a classic. Is that a thing? Like, is there actually a way to distinguish between Walmart, the online marketplace where anybody can sell anything, and Walmart, the stores? I bought one once for charity years ago. I used to dabble frequently with Yeti shirts, but ever since they increased the prices, it's been more and more difficult to convince myself to do that. Oh my god, I just remembered something. I'm gonna have to do some digging in my room after stream, because I just remembered that I bought Christmas gifts for people already. Because they were Yeti shirts, and I completely forgot about that, so I have no idea where they are. What am I doing? Just walking in laps. Do I already have it? Do I already have fusion? I love this one. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be well, actually, I could play some Desert Island Escape. But then I'd have to go grab Amiibo. I don't want to do that. Don't I still have progress in Puzzle League? Can I do that? We could do that. Yes. I like the fake 3DS loading screen. We could play this for a little bit, and then I'll probably end it. I'm sorry, Papa Louie. Maybe I'll play Papa Louie Pizzeria sometime soon to make up for it. Why are you saying inconceivable? Papa Louie left broke forever? No. That's a myth. He ran out of people to swindle, maybe. I'm glad that playing Puzzle League and Animal Crossing is coming back. Is it? I didn't see that. Unless you're talking about Panel de Pon. What the hell? Did they confirm that you can boot up Panel de Pon specifically? Because I wouldn't be surprised if the selection is, like, limited. Oh yeah, the thumbnail of the last Animal Crossing New Leaf stream on YouTube is of this puzzle-y game. Yep, probably. Can you check the description? What day does it say it was? June 16th? Oh. We're so goated. Did I tell you guys that I met I met Tom Nook at Disney World? It was kind of funny. Well, it wasn't funny as much as it was was kind of cool. But, basically, I didn't even know this, but until, like, actually going there, but apparently, like, one of the big things about Epcot is the, you know, how it's just sort of like a collection of, like, different, you know, countries and stuff and their culture. So we visited the Japan part, and, they had, like, an artist's exhibit, like, on display in one of the buildings. And it was just themed around, like, the meaning of the word kawaii and, a bunch of merchandise related to it. It was really interesting, actually. But yeah, Tom Nook was there. It was funny. I wish my train station looked like that. Any Puzzle League players in chat right now? How wrong am I playing this? We won. Yeah, bye, Dr. Shrunk. See ya. You can now play Garbage Attack. That's his best joke yet. I like the constant rover button on the bottom screen. I didn't really notice that. I'm very glad that my Thanksgiving ended up being not too overwhelming. It was definitely loud, but I think I managed to tough it out. Ours was just two of my siblings' families, and it was nice. Oh, I wish ours was more low-key. The worst part is I'm pretty sure the volume and stuff is what makes my grandmother leave. Because she showed up, you know, early, and then, she showed up, you know, early, and then, as soon as, you know, other family members came who were very loud, she was like, I think I'm gonna go. Costco Thanksgiving dinner? Is that what you had? What happened to the Costco guys? I don't hear, like, anything about them anymore. Oh, you had a Sam's Club Thanksgiving dinner. We had what? Oh. What the fuck? I need that. Are you kidding me? I don't think I've had a Thanksgiving where I haven't had turkey. Quite a few of them. What, turkeys? Oh. Hang on, the game has actually become hard. Had quite a few Thanksgivings with no turkeys. Oh. So, we used to do ham sometimes, but that was just mostly because somebody no longer considered a part of our family would only eat ham and not turkey. Can't imagine Thanksgiving without ham. Sometimes we have Christmas dinner. No pork, I guess? No, no, I think they're just elitist. There's no reason, they're just elitist. Or, well... You mean at Thanksgiving without ham? It's just too much work. You know, it's too much work. Especially because my mom has to make 2 turkeys. Uh-oh. Yeah, porked. Reuben, do you want a Reuben? A non-frozen ham and threw it in the toaster oven? I hope talking about that didn't bring your mood down. No, I'm fine. No, I'm not sad, I'm just locked in. Let's freaking go. Why is my phone buzzing at me at 1 in the morning? Thank you, Yeti. What? This is the biggest twist of all time. What? I don't wanna... Can we, like, throw? I think she's making a good point. She kinda deserves this. Man, I let it slip for like a second and all my blocks were gone. Or like, you know, my board was full. Oh, that sounds pleasant. Hayes? I'm genuinely so happy for you. That sounds so awesome, Hayes. I'm so glad that you got that. I think Isabel's gonna be the new mayor. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this. This might be how my career in Newleaf ends. Taser, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Oh, please. Ugh. Hi, Scythe. Yeah, I understood that. I understood that completely. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? What were you up to? Played a bit of Crash 3. That's awesome. I haven't played any of the Crash Bandicoot games. I have the Insane Trilogy on my backlog. Mildly sick, but you think you fought up most of it? Well, you know, it's the cold season. That's just how it is. But I'm glad that you seem to be getting better. I just randomly remembered this, this GBA game that, me and my sister would play all the time. I don't know if this is exactly what it was. I remember it was like something like Trolls, and it was just like a mini game collection. I think it was like Trolls with a Z. I was trying to do like the Bratz thing. Your illness killed your appetite? Oh. You're suddenly ravenous? Go get some turkey! She's so kind. I forgot what the candy panels do. Forgot how to beat these. Okay. I gotta lock in. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. Oh. Your Thanksgiving and tomorrow? Okay. Pizza sounds freaking awesome, actually. You bringing this up reminded me of the Lilo and Stitch GBA game. Oh my god. There was also this like Pitfall game on GBA that I used to watch her play a lot. But I think it had like nothing to do with the Atari one. I don't know. Oh no! Isabelle, please! I'm dead. I'm dead! My support! What the hell? Why is there losing dialogue? This is also just like really fucked up. These writers are sick in the head. Well, like, who wouldn't be? Rover, where's your cool, awesome meter? Oh, we win. It's not even funny. My support! Stop fucking with my meter. This music is like, it's fluctuating so much, it's making me so stressed. Oh, we win. What? That only did 0.1? See ya. Never mind. That was really scary. You're fired. Cornimer? Acorn puzzles? Uh-huh. If it's only one stage, that'd be awesome. We can just say game cleared. Final boss? Why he has a final boss theme? What? Stan, you fumbled the bag. Animal Crossing Puzzle League the movie. Oh, cutscenes. You can now play kinda hard. Why'd I do this? I just wanted to see if I could pick kinda hard. Are you being legitimate, Orchid? You going along with the bit? Okay, okay. Well, that was a nice way to bookend things. Subspace Emissary, all cutscenes is like that though. Well, I kind of respect the one by whatever his name is. It's like Dylan Stege or whatever. I like that one. Uh, 3DS. Hello? It's broken! I pressed the power button! Did that turn it off? I guess it did. Now I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna turn it back on. Just to make sure that it turns back on. Ugh! Maybe I should just stop playing Animal Crossing games. Okay. Okay. Does anybody else remember the power off button? Like, on the in sleep mode, your system can. Does anybody else remember that button being bigger? And then, like, there was, like, an update or something that made it smaller? Like, am I going crazy? Was it? I feel like it was. Yeah! Oh my god! Yes! This is what I'm talking about. Not only was there a sleep mode button, but here, I'll show it on stream. It's that important. He's that famous. Yeah, yeah, I remember this. This is what my 3DS looked like. Yeah, not only was there a sleep mode button, but the power off button was like way bigger and it looked better. Because I mean, like, think about it like this. This is about what it looks like on my stream, you know? That's like way bigger and more considerate, you know? Then they like shrunk it down, I guess, to encourage people to like carry the thing. Was there even a home menu overhaul? I don't know. I am tired right now, guys. When they added Miiverse and then when they added themes. I'm pretty sure they changed the power button size even before all that. Let's go find somebody to raid. Wow. I'm not the only person streaming Animal Crossing, according to my following. Everybody's just streaming a bunch of bogus. Suggested collabs? Everybody's just streaming Among Us. Yeah, let's go find somebody to kill. Man, I don't know, guys. Wow, what a bunch of loud garbage. Let me just see what this person's doing. We've rated this person before, but it's been a while. I'd say be weary, because I just checked and they're using like an actual camera. But I'm just gonna raid this person. I don't know. Plans for tomorrow are kind of up in the air. It would be nice to continue Pokemon or Yakuza. I might reach out to the others and see if Danganronpa could be on the table. I just think it would be nice to continue like one of the series that we've been working on. I don't think I ever got to clarify this, but I had a plan if we actually ended up doing subs for it's kind of lame, but I was gonna make fucking Pepino a sim, and I was gonna try and get him to max cooking level. That was my plan. Now I'm just imagining a fucking Pepperman sim. Happy Thanksgiving. Alright. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. If nothing happens. See ya.